Okay, you beautiful people, you've already got me excited this morning just seeing you. Happy hump day, Wednesday. Get them double hands going, going, going. All right. So if you wasn't on or you're just coming in, couple of things. Number one is we will not we have a trip where we're launching a product in Maui. So it's quite an extensive trip. So we will not be on the coach's corner this coming Monday, and that'll run through May the 5th. Okay, so the first coach's corner after this Friday will be May the 5th. Okay, so we just don't want anybody forgetting. If you could help us spread that word, thank you so much. And then the next thing is for all my Canadian friends and family, I am going to be in Toronto. I cannot wait. Peyton and we're going to be in Toronto. We're going to do an event and I heard someone say it. I don't know who it was, but if you know anybody, and I know Canada is a pretty big place, okay? Like the whole state of California. I get it. I get it geographically. But play who do you know? If I can help you out, I'm happy. That would be like May the 23rd. Okay, here we go. The word for today, Starlin Jones, is voice. Voice. Now, we didn't see any birthdays either today. So if it's your birthday, don't slip out of here without us knowing. So here's to me what voice is and why it matters. And I'm gonna try to pull this together really quick in 3 minutes. Your voice, Vicky and Brent and Cynthia, it's it it's not just what you say, it's how you say it. It's how you make others feel when they're around you. It's 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 how they perceive you when your tone comes out, right? And this is something we all have to work on. We have to work on our voice. So it's your perspective on things. Um, it's your conviction. It's how you say it and why you say it, right? And listen, voice comes through all kinds of things. It comes through text messages. Have you ever been text messaged at a demand it felt like in your heart? Like somebody texts you like at 7 o'clock in the morning and they're like, I need you to do this today. And you're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. You need to drop that tone. Actually, Andrea's daughter, she calls me Uncle Timmy, just so you know. My first name's Timothy. So I'm Uncle Timmy to her. And I've like known her since she was knee high. So, but she'll come in early in the morning and she'll say, when you talk, she'll like, I need you to put a dot on like your tone rather than an exclamation mark. I love it when she does that. You know, you're a little hyper, Uncle Timmy. You're a little hyper. So bring it down. It's early. So voice matters, and it even comes through text message. And so if Arlene says, you need to smile on the well, at least give me a good morning. Like, good morning, Brent. If it's 7 o'clock, like, good morning, Brent. How are you? Like, need you to smile a little bit more on the coach's corner, right? And it's the voice is perceived different, right? So it's your conviction, it's your perspective, it's your story, it's your truth showing up to the world. And here's why it matters. Your voice is how people find you. So I want to ask you a question right now. If you're building a business today in 2026, we're going to talk about business. And I'm talking to the coach Greg Bibb right now. Because us men, we're like, that's the whole social media thing. Come on. But let me say this, like, there's a whole world out there that we have, like, man, like, I'm thinking about Coach. Like, he's really good at what he does, like coaching and mentoring. And it's like maybe that's his voice to the world of social, right? Because that's a gift that other people look at and go, wow, I'm learning from him. I'm growing from him. Like this guy's got it. And it was a bit of a social acceptance for me years ago because I've been trying to do this whole social media thing. It's very uncomfortable for me. But what I understood was if I didn't have a voice there, people would never find me. How are they going to find me in today's world, right? Like they don't look at the yellow pages anymore. They don't look in the phone book anymore. They look on social media. So if I'm in business, I'm like, I don't care if I'm selling tires or cars or nutritional products. I got to create a voice, right? And it builds trust, it builds connection, it builds influence. And people buy from people they trust, know, and they're influenced by. That's just if I'm going to buy a shotgun, okay, for all you shotgun lovers out there, I'm going to buy from somebody I know, trust, and understand, right? It's just the way it is. They recommend a good shotgun that, and they give me the reasons, and I know and I trust them. Guess what? I don't even question it. So I share all this. I can get super passionate about this. Can you tell? Without using your voice, your impact stays hidden. Listen, I don't care how old or how young you are. I tell this to my son all the time. I'm like, go spread your voice to the world, son. Because here's what my conviction is. God made us all unique. Leona has unique talents that I don't have. And he did it for a reason. But Leona, like she can't hide it. She can't keep it. If she does, she's keeping it from the rest of the world. So if we collectively go out and use our voice, right? The world's going to come back to us and go, man, you're not hiding anymore. I see you. And there needs to be more good people in the world doing more good deeds, right? And that's us right here on the Coach's Corner. So, Andrea, I'm going to turn it to you, but let's do one thing today, like one little thing that makes your voice more heard where there's eyeballs looking and watching. Okay? And do it with a smile. Do it with a smile. All right. Turn it to you, Andrea.
Well, great lesson. And all I could think about when you're talking about a shotgun is, poor Mackenzie, if dad's sitting there with shotguns by his front door, that makes it really hard as a teenage daughter.
It,
Because,
it it really does. It really does.
yeah,
Matter of fact, we shot a video the other day and some knucklehead reached out to her and said, I saw you on video. And I'm like, careful, buddy. Then I had to remember she's 20 years old, God, it's tough for a dad. Tough for a dad.
We'll chat with her next week. So, anyway, Stephen Covey said, find your voice and inspire others to find theirs. And I think about different times in our life. Wasn't it incredible when somebody kind of encouraged you a little bit to find your voice, to share your voice, to be a little bit, to take up a little bit more space in this world? Because when I see this, that's kind of what I envision, right? Instead of shrinking back, instead of kind of hiding in a corner, go find that voice and share that voice. So what I looked into is, okay, that sounds well and good, but how do we strengthen that? If maybe anybody else a little bit of a wallflower that maybe we would prefer to be back in the back of the room. Maybe we don't really want to speak up. Anybody else like that? So how do we strengthen that voice so we can go make that impact that we really want to make on this earth during our time that we get to be here? So first of all, we've got to speak before we're ready. And clarity comes from action, not overthinking. So go express yourself, even though you're probably going to stumble over your words and say something, and you might have to make some course corrections or whatever it may be, but still speak up, even if you're not quite sure it's the right time or if you can. Number two is to tell the truth kindly, but clearly. We don't have to be loud or rude or obnoxious in order to be powerful, but we do want to be honest. So sometimes it's hard, right? Like we want to be nice, but sometimes even though we're nice, we still have to speak the truth in different instances. So do it. We don't have to do it mean, but we do want to speak up. Three is to stop editing yourself to fit rooms we've outgrown. Have you ever been with somebody that you're like, ooh, I can't quite say that. Ooh, I can't quite say that. Or let me see how I can express this so that it's going to be perceived in a positive way. And you find yourself shrinking. And if we truly want to find our voice, we want to find the right spaces. Because guess what? When we're surrounded by beautiful people like the people here, our voices expand, right? We get a little bit bigger. we don't shrink to fit in those rooms. Those rooms expand because we're all taking up more space in it. Number four is to use our voice daily. Coach talked about this a little bit, and that's make those posts, right? Go get on social media. And Rosser, I'm talking to you. Get on social media and do a live. Speak up, share something that you're passionate about, or, maybe just something that you think is fun. Go have the conversations, go encourage somebody, because all of those things count and help us grow and help us share that voice. And then remember this, number five, remember this. Someone needs to know what you have to say. Somebody needs to hear it today. I don't know who that person is. You don't know who that person is, but we've got to speak up in order for that person to hear what they need to hear. So go be messy. Go say whatever you need to do, even if it's something small and simple. Go say it so that they can hear what they need to hear on this beautiful Wednesday. And as
Great.
Arlene added in,
I-
don't use your voice to gossip. Okay, Arlene, we'll work on
No,
that.
no
No more
voice to
sharing the tea.
gossip. No voice to gossip. I want to share something really quick as we exit because we've got 2 minutes. And Andrea, thank you for that. So this morning, I want to use a great example. Can you see that, Andrea?
Yes.
Now that's an ugly bald-headed guy on there. Okay. But I just want to encourage everybody, okay, that like on my Facebook, I shot a reel, right, from my Instagram to my Facebook today. We've got an event tonight at 6 p.m. Central Time Zone with John Wadsworth. And we're going to talk about like in business, not all of you are in our business, but we're lit like we have a profession that's AI proof. It takes us to recommend something to somebody, right? And so I go on my Facebook today or my Instagram and I shoot this reel. So I want to encourage everybody, like there's a world out there watching you. So if you're in our company, put something together, like just shoot a video. It's not perfect. I said, like 6 times at least in the thing. Okay. But people today are looking for authenticity, right? So anyway, I'm just asking, hey, if you want some information, basically reach out. But at the end of the day, if I don't do that, here's what I can 100% guarantee. No one's going to reach out. So do one thing today. Maybe you're not in our business. That's okay. I'm not saying, but just think about that. Like maybe it's a scripture of the day from a spiritual journey. Maybe it's you have the best relationship with your partner ever. Share that. There's people out there looking for better relationships, right? Maybe you just road trip like Karen Hill from Canada down, right? What if that like you do something the world out there where they see and hear your voice, right? So anyway, my rant's over. Love you guys. I hope you have an amazing Wednesday. And we'll
Thank
see
you.
you
That
back
was
tomorrow.
awesome.
Thank you guys.
Thanks,
Thank
Coach.
you,
Thanks,
Coach. You guys
Andrea.
have a
You have
beautiful
a
day.
great day,
Ciao.
Thank you so
everybody.
Great
much.
job.
Thank
Thank
you.